A big misconception that people might have about being a CPA is that you're only restricted to work in audit and tax. And sometimes when you're a student, that's maybe what you think of because of the classes you take.
That we know how to do your personal taxes and that we sit behind a desk all day crunching numbers in an Excel spreadsheet.
CPAs are actually, good CPAs in my opinion, are actually very talkative and very amicable and love talking to people. My name is Ron Otell and I work at Chauffeur Dilberg & Company. My role as a CPA is to guide my clients to make the best financial and business decisions, whether that be proper bookkeeping at its most basic level, or helping them in being an advisor when it comes to deal structuring or anything that would advance their business. The best part about owning your own practice is you are responsible for your destiny. The harder you work, the more you put into it, the more you get out.
My name's Kate Jaspon, and I'm the Chief Financial Officer at Dunkin' Brands, which is the parent company of Dunkin' Donuts and Baskin-Robbins. Accounting is really the backbone of the organization, so it's pulling together everything and then reporting up the results. Just having the CPA license is like having another academic degree. I think people hear that you have your CPA license, they know that you've worked hard, they know that you're required to maintain a certain level of credits to keep that license. And so every time an opportunity comes up, just having those 3 letters at the end of my name has really, I think, set me above the competition. The company's involved in a lot. We have a lot of athletic sponsorships here in Massachusetts. Rob Gronkowski was one of our sponsors for many years, and so I've had the opportunity to meet a lot of famous athletes, attend a lot of events with them, and then just to also be out in the stores working with a lot of our franchisees who are young, second-generation entrepreneurs and just feel the love for our brand. I get a lot of great opportunities.
My name is Jeff Tellier. I'm the Director of Finance at Urban Edge Housing Corporation. So Urban Edge is a nonprofit community development corporation that's been around for over 40 years. To date, we've helped build over 1,400 units of affordable housing in the Boston area. And right now we own a little over 1,300 units in our portfolio. When Urban Edge gets to break ground on a project, it's almost a sense of relief as we're able to pull together all the financing necessary to put these projects together and create homes for individuals and families. But at the same sense, that's when the accounting role really starts to ramp up, and that's where we get involved in making sure that the construction cash flow is working, as well as meeting the financial reporting aspects of our investors and lenders.
My name's Erika Ruiz and I work at KPMG in the Boston office. So at KPMG, I am a senior associate in the forensic practice, and I've done various forensic work. I've done investigation work. I've also done financial crime and enforcement, which deals with anti-money laundering, anti-bribery and corruption, prevention of terrorist financing. So those are very interesting components of it. Really, being a CPA, you have the ability to go in any business. Every business needs someone that understands numbers and accounting. And being a CPA gives you that extra level of being a trusted advisor. And everyone needs an advisor whenever they venture into a new business deal or they have a question about new regulations that are coming up. That gives you that opportunity.
My name is Emily Landry and I work at WGBH, and WGBH is the largest producer of content that airs on PBS stations. I don't think that it's often that a lot of people get to say that they get to work in a mission-driven nonprofit organization like WGBH and in a creative environment. Accounting, a lot of people associate that with a non-creative work element, but when you're at WGBH in an organization that is highly innovative and continues to improve their content and to educate the general public, you get to be a part of that in the accounting role and helping drive the finances of an organization like WGBH.
Speak to current CPAs at all levels. First-year staff, managers, partners, even retired CPAs, because they'll all have a different perspective, and no 2 CPAs have the same job. So whether you're going into private or public, you can get a good idea of what you may be doing, what you have the opportunity to do.
The earlier you can get involved, the earlier you can see the magnitude of opportunities available to you as a CPA. There's a lot more to being a CPA than studying in the classroom. It's also about getting out there, getting exposed, and constantly kind of growing your network and expertise.
I would say stick it out a bit, talk to professionals who are actually doing it for a living and see how it's different than just a class, and be more open-minded about it.
Once you graduate from college, study for and take the CPA exam. I would tell any student coming out of college, when you're in the mode of studying and you maybe don't have a lot of other life commitments other than starting your career, that's the best time to study for the exam and get it out of the way. And then the other thing is just to consider your career is a marathon, not a sprint. I think we often come out of colleges and universities and you jump into whatever aspect of the career it is and you want to move very quickly and you want to get to the next level. I would encourage people to slow down and really get as much experience as you can in your earlier years and know that it will pay off in the long run.